Ever wondered how deeply ingrained cultural norms can influence our behavior? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating world of cultural norms and their impact on our decisions and actions. Firstly, we need to understand what culture and cultural norms are. Culture is a set of ideas, beliefs, attitudes, and practices that certain groups of people possess. These elements help individuals adapt to their environment, resist change, and are transmitted to future generations. Cultural norms, on the other hand, are the specific behaviors of a particular culture, essentially the standards and rules that guide behavior. In essence, if culture is the purpose, cultural norms are the roadmap to achieve it. A remarkable study conducted in 1967 by Berry and Katz sheds light on the role of cultural norms. This study aimed to measure the level of conformity in two types of societies: the Inuits, who are individualistic, and the Temne, who are collectivist. But what does it mean to be collectivist or individualistic? Collectivism refers to behavior in compliance with socially accepted standards, rules, and conventions, whereas individualism is about being self-reliant, independent, and focused on achieving personal goals. In this study, Berry and Katz replicated an experiment originally conducted by Ash in the 1950s. Participants were shown a line segment and asked to choose which of three other lines matched in length. All but one participant were instructed to give incorrect answers, leaving the real participant to decide whether to agree or to give the correct answer. Conformity was measured by the distance between the participant's answer and the correct one, with a greater distance indicating higher conformity. So, what were the results? The Temne, representing a collectivist society, had the highest rate of conformity when told what other Temne people had answered, even if it was incorrect. On the other hand, the Inuits, representing an individualistic society, had the lowest rate of conformity. In all three groups, traditional cultures had higher rates of conformity than modernized ones, although the differences were not statistically significant. In conclusion, cultural dimensions exist, and different cultures exhibit different rates of conformity to group norms. This can be explained by the values that are encouraged through socialization, enculturation, and parenting practices of those cultures. So remember, culture is not just about traditional clothing, food, or festivals. It's also about the invisible threads that bind us together, encouraging us to act in certain ways, even when we're not consciously aware of them. So next time you're making a decision, take a moment to think. Are you being guided by your cultural norms?